Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here with Raider basketball coming your way here this evening from Centerville High School in Centerville, Indiana. Again, this junior varsity matchup, again, between your Wapahani Raiders and the Centerville Bulldogs. As we'll go ahead and get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame presented by Kara J. Wolf DDS PC. So we got a Tuesday night affair here between two basketball programs that are some ways from a record standpoint going opposite directions here. The Raiders have been really firing on all cylinders throughout the season here. Centerville, a little bit of a rough patch here this season, but still a team that's going to come out here, be ready to play. They're going to give it their all the whole entire ball game, and we'll see what happens. But the Raiders, like I said, we've been playing a lot better basketball, and it's not that we've been playing bad basketball by any means, but especially here of late. Seems like, we've all cranked it on here. We've seen a lot of balance and consistency throughout the season, and it's just continuing to get better and better now as we get late into the year. We only got 2 more games left of this regular season. Of course, tonight and then Friday night, we're going to be at home for senior night against the Shenandoah Raiders. So that'll be another great test to things for both the junior varsity and varsity teams. But, like I said, you come in here tonight, really the biggest thing here for Wapahani, just keep on doing what you've been doing correctly here. Having that balance offensively, bringing the intensity on the defensive end, really sliding in front and helping on the help side defense, making sure we're communicating and creating havoc on the defensive end, making sure we're contesting shots, getting deflections, hustling after loose balls, rebounding the basketball. That's always a very important key. Free throws. Obviously, we've got to be able to convert on in the free throw department there, so hopefully we can get things going there tonight. Get to the rim, attack the basket, and be aggressive, and hopefully that will roll on to a good win for us here from Centerville. But, again, we got much more to come. We have starting lineups coming your way here in just a brief moment. So, again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame presented by Karen J. Wolf DDS PC.
Number 2.
All righty, folks. I guess we're going to go ahead and get the starting lineups going right here and right now. So we'll start off here with non-starters here. Number 4, Luke Willman. Number 14, Isaac Shreve. Number 20, Drayden Gates. And number 30, Luke Brandon. Now, if you're Raider starters here, we got number 2 starting at guard, Aiden Franks. Starting at 1-4, number 12, Alden Mahaffey. At another guard, number 24, Blake Frazee. At 1-4, number 40, Jackson Spence. And starting at the other 4, number 50, Nolan Dudley. Again, your Raiders coached by Chris Will, assisted by Jeff Andrews and Andy Zitgraf. Now the non-starters here for the Centerville Bulldogs. Starting off here, number 10, Colin Clark. Number 22, Zach Thompson. Number 40, Carter Hetson. And number 42, Ken Harris. Now for the starters for the Bulldogs, starting at guard, number 3, Logan Drook. At the other guard, number 12, Jacob Fordonsky. At guard, number 14, Jake Erbsey. At 1-4, number 30, Avery McCoy. And at the other 4, number 34, Jarrett Thornburg. So getting going early here tonight. No wasting time whatsoever, that's for sure. As the Raiders will start off with the first possession of the evening. Again, the Bulldogs coached here by Jacob Stewart. Want to make sure and get that in. Alden Mahaffey was looking to get the Raiders on the board early there, but unfortunately couldn't get that one to fall. So back down here on the defensive end, we have number 12, Fordonsky, now up top. Logan Drook now. Number 12, Fordonsky, lost the handle on it, then shot's going to go up, and it will be good. So got the friendly bounce to go. So Aiden Franks in charge of the basketball right now. Down low, there's Mahaffey. Now out here to Frazee, and the Raiders are going to set it up. Aiden Franks styling and profiling, dialing it from downtown. First 3 of the night, and the Raiders continue on seeing him light up the scoreboard. Aiden, last 2 games, has put up 28 points each ball game. 3-pointer this time, no good by number 14. Jacob Erbse, or Erbs, that's E-R-B-S-E. I got the word earlier from the scores table that it was Erbs, but if I'm still pronouncing that incorrectly, then I'm sorry. Frazee here with a fake handoff, now cross-court pass. Here's Jackson Spence. Mahaffey now on the Frazee right side. Up top now, Nolan Dudley swings on there to Franks as that pass will be tipped out of bounds. So the Raiders will maintain possession here with 5:16 to play here in the first quarter. Down low, Dudley going to work. Nice post-up move back and down his defender and putting it off the glass for two. So Dudley will receive his first points on the night. Now a 5-2 Raider lead. Verdonsky off the miss right there, and got a loose ball underneath. Now number 30 lost the hand on. That's Avery McCoy. I don't think that's any relation to Redbeard. And the 2-point bucket's going to be up and good. I don't know. Redbeard has a lot of cousins from a little bit of everywhere, so you never know, I guess. John stopped there, and Verdonsky missed the layup. Now kicks it back outside. Number 34, Thornburg here for three and knocks it down. So look at these Bulldogs here starting off hot and heavy so far, knocking down their first three here of the night. Also to go along here with a couple of nice shots here on the inside. Dudley going back to work again. He'll up and under. So Dudley now with 4 points here on the night. Strong start here for the big fella. Thornburg there with shot fake again, back there with it again, and now Drook. And that's going to be a traveling violation. First turnover here of the night here for Centerville. As we'll see Drayden Gates now in here for the first time for Blake Frazee. And you got 3:40 remaining here in the opening quarter. Franks here at the top now. Dudley lost the handle on it there at the elbow. Second turnover now for Wapahani. The three-pointer will be up. No good there by Erbs. Nice rebound there from Gates as the Raiders again pushing it up floor. Gates, or pardon me, that was not Gates. That was Aiden Franks with a little teardrop. So now 5 points here for Aiden. Drook takes it right in the middle and puts it off the glass for two. So tied at 9, under 3 to play. Spence on the left side now takes it to the free throw line, dumps it down low and didn't quite get it up top enough. Third turnover now of the night here for Wapahani, but then Centerville gives it right back to us. So we'll see Luke Willman, also Isaac Shreve now in here for the first time tonight for the Raiders. Shreve on the right wing. Up top now, Willman swung on to Franks. Three-pointer up and no good that time. A loose ball recovered there by Logan Drook. So Verdonsky orchestrating this Bulldog offense now on here to Erbs. And that's going to be another takeaway, this time intercepted by Jackson Spence. And looked like he might have been fouled on the layup, but there's Willman up with the putback. So Willman receives his first points on the night. Nice job right there, being in the right place at the right time, getting the rebound and the putback. The Raiders again here with 11-9 lead. Another loose ball, and it's going to be another potential Centerville turnover. And instead we're going to have a jump ball in which the possession arrow will favor Centerville. McCoy now back over here to Verdonsky, down low again. McCoy up for two and initially got it blocked away, but then was fouled by Luke Wellman. So that'll be his first, team's first. So free throws coming up here for Avery McCoy, and the first one will be up and no good. Still 11-9 lead. Just under a minute and a half remaining here in the first quarter. Second one up, no good as well. As Jackson Spence corrals another rebound. Pushes it down floor here. Now left side here, Gates. So looking to find Willman, but nice recovery there by number 42, which is Kayan Harris. Fourth turnover now for the Raiders, and McCoy will get the bucket to go. Goes all the way around the rim, tied back here at 11. Spence setting up there for the screen. Now Franks to the right side will kick it back out. In the corner, Gates drives in. Nothing there. Shreve now to Willman at the free throw line. And a little too strong on the shot, no good. And then turned right back over to the Raiders. And look at Aiden Franks striking again from downtown. Franks now with a second three of the night, gives him 8 points overall. Got 8 for Franks, 4 for Dudley, and 2 for Willman. So far a 14-11 lead for Donsky up top. Takes it to the middle. Barely turned it over. Now Harris on here to number 4, number 14, Herbs. McCoy off the mark there, a little too strong. And that's going to be all she wrote here in the first quarter. So a 14-11 lead for the Raiders on top of the Bulldogs here at the end of one. We'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action live here on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We appreciate you all for joining us here for this Tuesday night of Raider basketball. Again, here from Centerville High School in Centerville, Indiana. It's about an hour or so southeast of Raiderland or Raider Country, whatever you want to designate it as.
Haley Parker, Gabby Sandefar, Tiana Swartz.
So brief stoppage in action here because I guess they're recognizing the cheerleaders. Probably should have done that well before now. Nonetheless, here we'll get this second quarter now underway. Frazee already finding Shreve up top, takes it in, now kicks it back out. Dudley now on to Frazee. Thought about pulling the trigger there, but draw it back out now. Dudley at the top of the key on to Mahaffey. A near turnover there. Dudley back to Frazee again. Got to look to drive with the basketball here a little bit more. Open the defense up here just a little bit. Look at that. A beautiful find underneath and a great finish by Nolan Dudley. A great pass there from Blake Frazee. So now the defensive pressure put on here by the Raiders. Now the layup no good and bounced around a couple times. Kicked back out now. We'll see Herbs. Screen set here by Harris up top. Now with a handoff. Here's number 10, Colin Clark in the corner. Herbs here for three, and it's up and it's good. Frazee out near the half-court mark. All the way back to the right side. Takes it all the way in himself and will be fouled on the play. So I love the aggressiveness there by Blake Frazee. As we'll have a foul called here on the Bulldogs, which they do not, I didn't catch the number, and I guess they don't announce that or put it on the scoreboard either, for heaven's sakes. And a free throw will be up and good that time.
Blake Frazee.
That's 18-14, Wapahani on top here. Shot no good, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the Raiders. So the Bulldogs will maintain possession. We still never got who the foul was called on. Again, they don't put it on the scoreboard, and they didn't even announce it. And I didn't quite get the number when the referee called it, because I'm trying to stop our own clock on our screen here. So there's a lot of different things going on. So I can't necessarily always see everything when you got 4, 5, 6 different things going on at one time. I'm trying to control there, so I apologize for that. Spence up top now with a handoff here to Frazee. Dudley now on the Shreve on the right wing, setting up for the screen. Up top again, now Spence swung on to Gates. And can't be afraid to take the ball inside. That's a pretty good pass there by Spence, just a little late, but the Raiders able to get it back, and Frazee finds the bottom of the net. Now 4 points on the night here for Blake. Back to a 4-point lead. And that will be deflected out of bounds, and the Raiders, again, trying to do as much as they can to cause disruption defensively. Now number 30, McCoy, into the corner. Now back up top. Clark to Verdonsky, and now number 30, McCoy for two. And it's going to be up, and it's going to be good. So back to a 2-point margin of the lead here for Wapahani. Down low, down Dudley. Goes to work. Nice job of backing down the defender. Looked to have possibly been a foul called there, I guess should have potentially been a foul call, but there was nothing called there. Franks to inbound. We'll see Frazee. Swung on now. Shreve back to Jackson Spence. Franks outside. Dudley now takes it in. Little spin move, lost the handle on it, but look right there, as usual, Isaac Shreve doing whatever he can to get the basketball. Now we're going to have a foul here on Isaac Shreve, his first. Team second. So we'll see number 3, Logan Drook, back in here for Centerville. Down court here now, number 32 with a handoff here to Clark. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by Centerville, their first charge timeout here of the night. And we'll take a timeout here with them as the Raiders lead the Bulldogs 20-18 here with 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. All right, folks, welcome back out of the timeout. Here again, it's Wapahani 20, Centerville 18. We got 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. It's Bulldogs basketball. The three-pointer will be up and good. So Herbs there for a long-range shot. Now puts the Bulldogs up by one, now 21-20. Frank's left side now. We'll find Dudley in the middle, back outside now. Spence. So looking for the back cut there of Aiden Franks. Franks will take it to the middle. Shot's going to be up. No good. Bounce around a couple times, but then number 10, Clark, will come up with it. And we've got a foul underneath here on Jackson Spence. That'll be his first, team's third. Angle kind of looked like there should have been a jump ball called, but obviously I'm not down there on the floor. The referee had a better angle there. Seen something a little bit different. For Donsky now out near the half-court mark, guarded there by Shreve into the corner now. McCoy dumps it down low. And the shot's going to be missed, but number 32 will now head to the line for two shots. So the foul there on Jackson will be his second, team's fourth. So we'll see Alden Mahaffey back in here for the Raiders. And the free throw will be up and good there on the second one. So again, a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Down low to Dudley, going to work. Shots up and good. So that will tie things right back up here at 22. That is now 8 points. But Nolan Dudley having a great night to start off with. That's what you like to see. And the young man's going to lose that one out of bounds. Tack a few more seconds back up on the clock here. So that is now turnover number 6 here for Centerville. Wapahani with 4. Crazy out near half court, setting up for that screen there. Double screen by Dudley and Mahaffey. And Frazee just drives right around everybody right there for the 2. So Frazee now with 6 points. And the Raiders up 24-22. McCoy in the corner up top for Donsky, drives the middle and will get the shot good. Again, just kind of throws it up. Majority of the time it's went in so far tonight. Franks no good on that one, and unfortunately that was trying to be a tip in there by Mahaffey. Instead, it went right to the hands of Franks, and Aiden didn't quite get established back inbounds. Drook now there to number 32, pass down low, and tipped away by Frazee. So inbounded to McCoy now, will be deflected away and turned over. Nice hands there by the Raiders. Frazee now on the Shreve. And Shreve fouled here on the play. foul here on number 12 for Donsky, his first. Team second, assuming that was his first. Never did find out who the first foul was even called on earlier. So no good on either free throw. Dudley can't get the putback to go. And now the reverse, no good. Gets it back again and is fouled. Tons of action down low. So foul here on number 32. Which is actually not on our roster sheet that we get from the high school. That is very ironic. They don't even have their own man on the roster sheet. And I don't remember seeing it in the playbook either, unless if they added it late before the officials checked it. So Dudley converts on both of them. Druk will take it inside. And the layup will be up and good, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So we're tied here at 26 from Centerville High School. Both teams head back to the locker room, and I've got to give a lot of credit there to Centerville. Again, somehow they can just get inside right there and get the shots to go in. It's been a very interesting first half of basketball, no question about that. We'll step aside here for a commercial break, and we'll be back here with our halftime report coming up live here on the WHS Network.
Need legal advice or representation, you can trust B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law in Muncie. Our focus is personal injury. We handle cases involving serious injuries, wrongful deaths, all vehicle crashes, nursing home cases, medical product and drug recalls, and slips, trips, and falls. No fee until we win. We offer evening, weekend, home, and hospital appointments for your convenience. Contingency fee arrangements are available. For a free consultation, call B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, today.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here with our Kenshaw Properties game break at the half. It's Wapahani 26, Centerville 26. We've got a barn burner here this evening, folks. Again, you got to give a lot of credit here. Centerville managed to be able to get the offensive going here, at least from what I was kind of anticipating. I wasn't anticipating so much that. You kind of knew a little bit coming into the game. They haven't played as well this year, but every night's a brand new night, and anything can happen. So, and that's obviously been the outlook on things so far here tonight. But again, really we've played fairly well on both ends of the floor. We've maybe need to put a little bit more of a stamp on things on the defensive end, but offensively we've moved the ball well. I'd like to see us maybe attack the rim a little bit more. But even then, I think we've done a pretty good job of that, getting the ball inside. Nolan Dudley being a monster on the inside already here with 10 first-half points. So he's doing what he's got to do on the inside. They're doing a good job of feeding him the basketball, setting him up to be successful there. And, you've had, other guys contributing. Like I said, we only have 4 turnovers, so we're taking good care of the basketball. We're doing what we need to do offensively. Now just maybe crank it up here on the defensive end, limit them a little bit on their on Centerville's offensive end there, and hopefully just make it a little bit more difficult on them. They've had a couple of easy looks, one too many I think at a couple different times, but for the most part we've played a relatively pretty good ball game. So hopefully that trend will continue. We can start establishing a lead here and move that up the ladder just a little bit more. Now also did want to take a look here at the scoring breakdown here for the Raiders overall. Like I just mentioned a moment ago, Nolan Dudley leading the way here with 10 points, followed by Aiden Franks with 8. Then we have Blake Frazee with 6 points, and then Luke Willman with 2 points. Again, for a grand total there of that 26 first half points. Like I said, other than what I had already mentioned, there's really not much else you can do. We've done a good job from the free throw line. Keep that going, and hopefully good things will happen for us as we keep progressing on through the ball game here, because we've done a relatively good job. Some things just happen. Some things are out of your control. Other things you can control, and those are the things that we've got to take care of here in this second half to give us an opportunity to win this ball game. But good one so far here tonight. We're tied here at 26 at the half, and again we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, we have right around 3.5 minutes until the teams come back out here and we begin this second half of play. So we'll be back then to begin things. So again, thanks for staying tuned in with us. Don't go anywhere. We got more Raider basketball coming your way live here on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back as we are set to begin this second half of play again here from Centerville High School in Centerville, Indiana. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius, and alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, thank you for spending your Tuesday night here with us on the WHS Network to watch some hard-nosed Raider basketball here this evening as we get things started with a jump ball in which the possession arrow favors Wapahani. So already quick turnover there by Centerville. And Alden Mahaffey underneath. So Alden will get his first points of the night. I think that's only a second shot on the night as well, maybe his third. Rebounded there by Frank, so he'll push it down four quickly here for the Raiders. Now on to Dudley, fires for three, no good, rebounded by McCoy. So for Donsky now will walk the ball up floor. Now Erbs on to the corner here to Clark. Takes it inside, lost the handle on it, and that's going to be turnover number 2. Frazee goes up strong. So strong start here for your Raiders now. 8 points already here for Frazee. It's a 30-26 lead here for Wapahani. Just a little over a minute into this third quarter. Cross-court pass. There's Franks. No good. Mahaffey corralling the rebound. And Frazee will now reset this Raider offense again as we lead it by 4. Frazee here on the right side. Down low now, Spence. Back outside again now, Frazee out near half court. Nice take right there, but then I have a loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Wapahani. Now number 34, Jarrett Thornburg, will reacclimate himself into the Bulldog lineup. Donsky guarded there by Franks, and that's going to be picked off there by Mahaffey. Goes up for 2. Man, lots of contact there. Should have been an and 1. But Mahaffey goes up strong there. Now 4 points here for Mahaffey on the night. And another Bulldog turnover now. 4 of them already here within the first 2.5 minutes. Spence now takes it to the middle. Now back outside. A wide open Alden Mahaffey is unable to get it to go. And now brief stoppage there. The ball hit the, essentially the seat belt, if you will. Thornburg drives baseline. Should have been a travel. Now kick back out. Drook through the middle for 2.
Drook for 2.
I'm not quite sure what in the world that was right there, to be honest with you. Dudley forced to go up there with an awkward shot. So, Franks in the corner, three-pointer, no good. So we're going to have a foul here on Nolan Dudley. Not quite sure how that comes involved, but that's what they say. Swing pass, Franks again, another three-point opportunity, converts on that one. Third three of the night now for Aiden. Gives him 11 points for the night. And the Raiders back ahead here by 7. So they continue to push this lead a little bit further. Nice block there by Mahaffey. The Raiders going to push it quickly here. Frazee thought about stepping back for the 3. Now Dudley on the Spence. Now, I guess a fake. He even faked me out as Dudley will knock down the Rainmaker. So now 13 points on the night here for the big man, Nolan Dudley, as that will force the Bulldogs to take their second charge timeout here of the night, as it's Wapahani 38, Centerville 28. So while we have some time here, I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. Again, we couldn't do what we do without them. So we'd like to thank Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership owned by Randy Stoops, and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or like to more information about one, you can contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. And speaking of driven to be the best, the Raiders are definitely driven to be the best right now. Came out here in the second half and put it on pretty thick so far. Managed to put up 12 points on a 12-2 run to open up this third quarter of play through the first 4 minutes and some change. Verdonsky now back up top here, and everyone else is kind of running around now. Thornburg here on the right wing. Screen set there by Harris. Dump down low, taken away there. Mahaffey getting a hand in on the action again. 5 turnovers now for Centerville. So the foul there on number 34, Thornburg, his first. Team's first of the half. And a corner, Franks pulls the trigger and no good. Tries to battle through the rebound. We've got a loose ball for Donsky now. Passes it out here to Earps. And now Centerville backs themselves into the corner and then turns it over. They are having a heck of a time here in this third quarter of taking care of the basketball. That is already their 6th turnover. And we haven't even played 5 minutes of basketball. They had 7 in the entire first half. Frank's no good on the shot, rebounded by Verdonsky, and the Bulldogs take over again here on offense. Clark near the corner. Screen again set there by Harris. Clark now on the number 32. Nice help side there by Gates. That's a job well done right there. I know he made the basket, but kept his hands straight up in the air, cut him off from having a clear, clean lane to the basket. Mahaffey now on the Frazee left side, now takes it in, dumps it back out. Mahaffey three-pointer up, and three-pointer good for Alden Mahaffey. First three of the night here for Alden now gives him a grand total so far of 7 points on the night. All coming here in the third quarter. Clark for 2, no good from the free throw line. Aiden Franks on the rebound. Now Alden Mahaffey up for 2. So we'll have a foul here on Gates, his first. Team second. Look at that. Gates coming up with the turnover. And so the foul called here on Erbs. His first. Team second. 7th turnover now for Centerville. So Drayton to inbound. Now there to Aiden Franks. The end. We're going to end up having a jump ball, which the possession arrow will favor Centerville. So a turnover there for Wapahani now gives them 5 on the night. 40 seconds remaining here in the third. Again, the Raiders on top here by 13. 43-30 is your score. And bounded out now Clark from the elbow. Shot's going to be up, no good. Harris now on the Drook. And blocked away that time by Frazee, and Nolan Dudley picks up the basketball there as Gates will push it up floor. Now a wide open Aiden Franks for three, and that is money.
Aiden Franks.
Cannot leave him wide open. $14 points now for Aiden on the night. Dudley collecting on the rebound. He got 5 seconds here. Cross court here now. Frazee back to Gates. Got to take the shot. And we was unaware of how much time was left. All right. So third quarter was fantastic here for Wapahani. 20 points for the Raiders. They scored 26 in the entire first half. So that is getting it done right there in the third quarter coming out of the break. Guns a-blazing as they lead at 46-30 at the end of three. We'll stop aside and we'll be back with more live here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back again. Here I'm Brandon Morvillius, and alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Here with the Kenshaw Properties game break in between quarters here. It's 46-30, Wapahani on top. As we begin this fourth quarter play, it'll be Wapahani basketball as they play here with a 16-point lead. Again, it was tied at 26 at the half. And, man, I'll tell you what, they really hit the ground running there to begin the third quarter. Dudley now going up and will be fouled on the play. So the free throw will be up and good here for Dudley. Second attempt up, and no good that time. And now a foul here on Dudley will be his second, team's third. See Shreve back in here for Frazee. Inbound now, McCoy for two, no good. Mahaffey corralling the rebound. And now a blocking foul called here on Drook. So that'll be his first, team's fourth. So we'll see number 14, Earps, and number 32 back in here for Centerville. Franks here up top. And a 5-second call. The seventh turnover for the ball game here for the Raiders. Drook here with a corner three. It's up and good. So back to a 14-point lead here for the Raiders. Franks now on here to Gates. Mahaffey back to Franks again on the right side. Dudley now swung on to Gates. Left wing now the screen set. Outside, Mahaffey for three, and it's up, and it's good. Mahaffey dials another one up from long range, the second three of the night, and the Raiders back here to a 17-point lead. Druck lost the handle on it. Another turnover. That's turnover number 15 for the ball game. As Mahaffey will draw it back out. Now takes it to the corner. Shots up. Can't get the friendly roll to go, and that's going to be an over and back. Well, over the back, rather, I should say. Over the back foul here on Nolan Dudley, his third. Team's fourth. So see Luke Willman back in here for the Raiders. Druck now on to Thornburg. Here's Verdonsky in the corner. Druck here for two and lays it off the glass. 50-35. Raiders lead it here with just about 4.5 now to play. Shreve to Mahaffey. Finds Franks on the back cut. The corner shot, good for two.
Franks with the jump shot.
Nice defense there for Mahaffey as Thornburg got away with the travel. Three-pointer up and good.
Zach Thompson.
Willman there with a handoff to Shreve. Now back up top. Franks takes charge of the basketball. Willman sets up for it now. Back up top. Here's Mahaffey. And there's really no reason to be in any kind of hurry. And the main thing here is just making sure we're taking good care of the basketball. And we're going to have a timeout taken here by the Raiders, and we'll take a timeout here with them with Wapahani on top here with 3.5 to play, 52-38. We'll be back right after this break.
Receiving now.
So we're back out of the timeout here. Again, it's Wapahani basketball with 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Then we got Frazee, Gates, Mahaffey, Franks, and Willman on the floor here for Wapahani. Cross court here now. Frazee in control of the basketball. Willman now at the free throw line, back out to Mahaffey. Little jump shot, no good. Willman nearly had the rebound. But the Bulldogs will take over here on offense, leading it, or down rather, the Raiders leading it here by 14. No good on the layup there by Verdonsky. Willman lost the handle on that one. Now the seventh turnover of the night here for Wapahani. Druck for two and got it to go.
Druck for two.
And now we're going to have a timeout taken by Wapahani.
Please line up.
Second charge timeout here of the night. Again, We'll have a very short Raiders Live post-game report. Give you the scoring breakdown. They have some senior night festivities going on, so more likely, considering we still have 2:11 left to play in this one, this might get done with here by 7 o'clock at 6:52 right now. So we might be able to get this done by hopefully 7. So I would more likely say we'll probably get on the broadcast of the varsity game probably right around 7:20, 7:25. That would probably be my guess. Breaks now on the Frazee. Spence now on here to Gates on the right side. Yeah, the main thing is let's take care of the basketball. You got a 12-point lead here. No real reason to put any more points up on the board. Of course, unless if they foul you, then eventually they're gonna get you to the line there, and pretty much right on cue we got the foul. Which don't even know who the foul was even on. It's fantastic. I got to say, they're definitely very informative here, that's for sure. Of course, that's with heavy sarcasm. So that's the 16th foul now of the night. And so another foul called here on number 3, Druck. All right, so that is now the team's 7th. So the Raiders are now in the bonus. As we'll see Alden Mahaffey at the charity stripe. And the layup will be up and good. Now Gates fouled here on the play. So that'll be a team's 8th. Back to the line here, we'll see Gates. And the first one will be up and good. So first point of the night here for Drayden. Second free throw attempt will be up. And rims out. Tough break there for Drayden. I mean, that was literally in and out. Still is able to convert on 1 of 2. By the way, I thought that was a made basket there earlier there by Mahaffey. So finally got that on the screen now. Another 2-point bucket and another timeout here by Centerville. Third charge timeout here of the night. And it's 55-46. All right, so we're going to have a full timeout now taken by the Bulldogs. So again, as I just mentioned a while ago, I will have a short Raiders Live post-game report, and then we'll probably get started again right around, my guess would be 7:20, 7:25 for the pregame of the varsity game. They got some senior night festivities going on between games, so that's why we'll have to get on here a little bit later. It's a very big night here from Centerville, and like I said, I'm not quite sure how many seniors they have, so that's why it might take a little bit longer, might be a little bit shorter, I guess you never know. But again, it all kind of depends upon how long this game might take. Because if we start playing a foul game, then that's going to be, prolonging the game just that much longer. So Franks fouled here by number 30, McCoy. So that'll be a team's 9th. And Franks will head to the line for the 1-and-1. And off the front iron, no good. McCoy comes up with a rebound. Now Druick will push it down floor. My, oh my. Clark gets it blocked away. And another foul called. So now that will be, or put the Raiders rather in the double bonus. So the first one will be up and good here for Frazee. Second free throw attempt will be up and rims out no good. Another tough break there for another Raider basketball player. 10 seconds left. My, oh my. Have another foul. So a foul here on Ferdonsky. And back to the line here for the Raiders. First one rattles home. Second point now on the night here for Drayden. And gets his third right there to put the Raiders up by 10. Herbs here for 3, no good. And that's going to be all she wrote. So final score here this evening. Your Wapahani Raiders defeat the Centerville Bulldogs 58-48. As your Raiders now move to 17-3 on the season. That is getting it done right there, folks. Big win here tonight. Very big second half of basketball. So very, very good win here tonight for this junior varsity squad. We'll step aside here for a break. We got your Raiders Time post-game report coming up right after this.
Need legal advice or representation, you can trust B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law in Muncie. Our focus is personal injury. We handle cases involving serious injuries, wrongful deaths, all vehicle crashes, nursing home cases, medical product and drug recalls, and slips, trips, and falls. No fee until we win. We offer evening, weekend, home, and hospital appointments for your convenience. Contingency fee arrangements are available. For a free consultation, call B. Joseph Davis, attorney at law, today.
Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Raiders Live post-game report. Again, with the Raiders here on the smiling side of the scoreboard. Here again this evening with a 58-48 final score victory over the Centerville Bulldogs. Again, the Raiders, just keep on keeping on here. We've been playing some real good basketball. That second half really set the tone for us and really pushed us over the top here. We ended up having a 32-point second half, after putting 26 up on the board in the first half, tied at 26. Did a much better job get the offense going, which I thought even in the first half we did a pretty good job. But that third quarter really helped us out big time and finished up there with a very good fourth quarter as well. Balance offensively overall. We had 3 guys in double digits, nearly 4 guys in double digits. So that's a big win here for us, but we'll take a look here at the scoring breakdown. The Raiders were led here tonight by Aiden Franks at a team-high 16 points, followed here by Alden Mahaffey and Nolan Dudley, both with 14 points apiece. Followed now by Blake Frazee with 9 points, then Creighton Gates with 3, and Luke Willman with 2 points, again for a grand total of 58 points scored here for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, they'll be back at it again on Friday night. Be their final game of the season at home against the Shenandoah Raiders. So make sure to come on out, root on these, not only the junior varsity team, but the varsity team as well, coming up Friday night from Raider Gymnasium again on Senior Night 2020. So folks, we thank you all for spending some Tuesday nights here with us, and again, make sure stay tuned in. We got the varsity broadcast coming up here in right around 20 minutes from now. So folks, we look forward to seeing you back here then. Until then, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thank you for watching us here on the WHS Network.